Well, look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And he comes up with the deuce. Cleveland with the ball. Garland with it, and Drummond kicks to Sexton, and the 3 ball is good.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Morant drives in, and finished off by Morant.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Garland following the score by Memphis. Nice D from Brooks.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Got that one up quick. Morant's got his second bucket.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
The open look here for Sexton. Wide open shot is on the money.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out, tank, never on empty. You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
And the basket by Jackson.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And here is Garland. He's off on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's sent back by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On the wing, Nance. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. The teardrop falls in.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And the basket by Jones.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Nance. Pass to Thompson. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Now here's Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jones. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside, Sexton. Thompson left side. Sexton finds Thompson. Winslow against Porter. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Good work there as it goes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
To the middle, here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Cohen Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3. Outside, Sexton hits it from 3-point range. He's got 16.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Jones against Thompson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Sexton, and the rejection by Jackson. Anderson passes to Clark. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Jackson. Here's Melton. Lets it go from 14. Again, Memphis.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Thompson with the bucket.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Jones against Sexton. And it's good, 2 points. Jones has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Sexton's shot is good.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Jones against Sexton. Here's Jackson. Jones. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sexton kicks to Nance. Sexton dishes to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Sexton's got 10 points in the quarter. Memphis leading by 4. Jones looking for an opening. Count it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the left wing. Jackson against Thompson. Outside, Sexton. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Melton. Finished off the break. Melton's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Here's Jones, and Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Here's Brooks. And it's Osman with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's Melton, guarded by Porter. Power down with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Garland. That falls. Great assist by Love. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
To the right side. Osman, the pass to Drummond. The kick out to Porter. With his first shot attempt, again the Cavaliers score.
And how about the unselfishness? Drummond can be a willing and creative passer at times.
Morant outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
We just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself.
And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have an 8-point lead. And Shaq... And that does it for our...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Love wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Love's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Leading by 5. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Jackson. The pass to Winslow. And the ball goes out of bounds. He's touched by Love. Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Osman. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Morant looking around. Feeds it to Valanciunas. He gets it in there. Valanciunas has got 5 points so far.
Valanciunas getting rewarded there for putting down a solid screen on the pick and roll.
Sexton against Brooks. Sexton's shot is good.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Here's Morant. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Sexton kicks to Osman. Pass to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. To the wing right side. For 3, Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Now Garland. Sexton kicks to Garland. Here's Drummond over in the corner. Osman. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Morant outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Drummond. The feed now to Love. Garland kicks to Love. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks has got the ball. And that one's good. Morant. The Cavaliers trail by 4. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Drummond finds Sexton. Here's Osman. Garland with it. Passes to Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, some big guys look a little off balance operating from the mid-range. Love is rock solid.
The 3 from Morant. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
There's the pass to Garland. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Love the pass to Sexton.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Johnson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 7. At the elbow, it's Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Back to Thompson. Pass to Garland. Here's Windler. 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. The rebound by Anderson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Morant. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. They trail by 7. Garland dishes to Thompson. Porter kicks to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Nance. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And that one's good. Morant.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And here is Garland. Here's Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Porter passes to Windler. The kick out to Porter. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Refining his skill set inside. You see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Puts it up from 7. And Morant finishes inside. Morant's got 27.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Windler. Back to Thompson. That shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. Here we go, one-on-one. They get it again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And so Clark nails both of them. Here's Sexton. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
Love right side. Over Clark. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You can't ask the defense to play better than that, but you see the confidence of Kevin Love shooting contested jumpers.
Morant outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Sexton. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now it's just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
And that one drops for him.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Coming is double. Mark against Sexton. And he could not get that one to go. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And Guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Winslow finds Jackson over Love, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Winslow. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing. Now Cleveland moving it up. Bounce running. Sexton's shot is good.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of look at the starting group for the Magic. Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Fultz in at the 1. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the point. Now, here's Garland. Inside, stolen by Bamba. Left side, Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open.
And Gordon is a guy who is going to take advantage of these drives to the basket. Just feast on them. He's got a killer mindset.
Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Left side, Sexton. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steal.
Now, here's Garland. Down low. Osman kicks to Garland. Pass to Drummond. Here's Garland. And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
It's Drummond with the drive. Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Osman. Unloads. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Love's got 5 now.
Rise and fire, young fellow. That's Love's mindset. Knows his team depends on him to take and make those shots.
Now here's Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Garland with it. Now guarded by Vucevic.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
The shot's good from Fournier.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defense.
It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Fultz. The pass to Bamba. Looking for Fournier. Gets it there. Here's Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. And here's Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Vucevic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. From the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Vucevic against Nance. And Vucevic kicks to Augustine. Fournier pass to Augustine. To the inside. Here's Gordon. Tips it up, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Establishes position with the strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Sexton attacking. Count that one. Sexton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Trains the three-pointer.
Fournier is somebody you can't allow to get comfortable. I mean, his jumper is cash moolah.
To the middle. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now Augustine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot's good from Fournier.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Well, man, a big-time effort for Evan Fournier, providing a lot of energy for the Orlando Magic. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Collin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. And so here's Cleveland. The Magic getting the bucket. On the wing, Porter. Sexton against Carter Williams. Sexton's shot is good.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Now here's Ennis, guarded by Porter. Ennis dishes to Vucevic. Porter with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Here's Carter Williams. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Passes it to Ross. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ross has got his first points of the game.
And that's a case where this deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Sexton for 3. Here's Thompson. And it's sent back by Isaac. Now here's Ennis. Defense right on him. Inside. Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Sexton for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Sexton's got 11 points. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Carter Williams. On the wing, Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, he's going to flush it every time when he's that close to the rim. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Sexton against Carter Williams. Sexton's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Vucevic kicks to Ennis. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Isaac. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Porter. on the wing, Isaac. Vucevic down low. Working on Thompson. Another shot. Ennis misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Thompson outside. Pass to Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Windler's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Carter Williams. And the three off target. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Orlando, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And Orlando making a change here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Fournier is checked in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. So they take the lead. Love's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
From deep. Fournier's shot is off. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 13 points and 2 assists. He was on the fringes in their last game. Tonight, he's been the centerpiece. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
Well, one area where
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Orlando. Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Fultz in at the point.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Bamba with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Vucevic with the bucket. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Osman. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Sexton against Fournier. He feeds it to Vucevic. And so Orlando again turning it over. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Love outside. Steps back and shoots. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Magic trail by 5. Outside Fournier. Fultz finds Fournier. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Andre Drummond. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
But they'll get another chance. Bamba passes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. For the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Fournier's got 12 in the game.
Sure, the shot was from way back, but Fournier practices these long shots all the time, so you got to crowd him and make him do something else.
And it's in there.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Feeds to Fournier. And Sexton over to help. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Bamba kicks to Fultz. Outside Gordon. And he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Pass to Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Fournier against Sexton. 2 points. That one goes.
From the mid-range area, Fournier very, very gifted. As a pure shooter, he's as good as we have in the league.
Sexton for 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Fournier for 3. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Here's Sexton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Sexton's got 20.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. James Ennis, he'll check in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires for 3. Augustine, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
To the middle, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Thompson, high post. From 17 feet out, And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. The feed to Gordon. Left side Fournier. Back to Gordon. From 17 feet out. It's good on the putback.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Garland with the bucket. The Magic trail by 9. Bamba passes to Fournier. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. To the paint, stolen by Bamba. Fournier against Nance. Outside Fournier. Fouled in the active. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
For 3, Fournier can't hit that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Austin. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. He kicks to Love. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And the prototypical modern big. Love can do damage inside and out.
Fournier's shot is off. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 9-point game. Oh, Vucevic in position. He lobs it up. It's deflected. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Fultz with the ball. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Garland kicks to Love. Off target from three-point range. The Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Fournier's shot is off. Here's Sexton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Evan Fournier.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Ante Zizic is checked in for Andre Drummond. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Cavaliers.
It's stolen. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's a one-do. Buries it from three-point range. Sexton for three. Orlando grabs the miss. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of
The skyline of Orlando. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at small forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Vucevic, and the rejection by Jackson. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Here's Morant. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Gordon missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Brooks.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Morant, following the score by Aaron Gordon.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Isaac finds Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Down low. Banked in off the glass.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right. Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Here's Fultz. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. Here's Fournier, and again it's Orlando converting.
Well, this was one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
Fultz against Morant. Passes it to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Fultz against Morant. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
Memphis leading. Morant with it. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Gordon goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Gordon's got his second basket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now here is Augustine. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really impressive from DJ Augustine right there. This guy is so smart and figures out ways to score.
Morant with a wide open look, and he's good on the 3 ball. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Right side, Gordon. Now the pass to Ross. To the inside. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Ross. He's got 6.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Morant outside. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Augustine from outside. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
DJ Augustine has turned himself into a feared three-point threat. Beautiful.
Morant scanning the floor. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. He gets it up. No good. Shot missing. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Clark. Anderson is out there with Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. Now here's Jones. They grab their own miss. From deep. And again, Memphis no good. The Magic trail by 3. Gordon goes in. Makes it off the glass. Gordon's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Magic.
Wow, incredibly quick feet of Aaron Gordon. This guy excels at seeing lanes to the rim and taking advantage.
Anderson inside, defended by Gordon, and Anderson gets it to go.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Carter Williams against Jones. That one drops for him. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And here is Carter Williams. No good. That would have tied it. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton. Now here's Jones. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. The Magic trail by 5. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Ennis. His 3-pointers off the mark. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And the Magic making a change here. Aminu's checked in, then for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Tyus Jones. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he makes that one. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Fournier. Pass to Aminu. Back to Fournier. It's Fournier on the wing. It's good from long range. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Morant against Fournier. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Magic trail by 5. Stolen by Brooks. And Valanciunas penetrating.
The 5th overall pick back in 2011, Valanciunas has worked so hard to improve his entire game. I'll tell you, it's paid off, Kevin. He can impact the game in a lot of different ways.
And so he hits both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Bamba. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
Fournier against Morant. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Morant.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Outside Fournier. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You've got to be able to manipulate the defense in pick and roll. Fournier, nice job there.
Passes it to Winslow. 7-foot shot. That one wide left.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And it's Brooks in the corner. Morant against Fournier. And that one's good. Morant.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
And the pass to Fournier over Brooks. Fournier's shot is off. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And the layup falls. Morant's got 18 points.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
That'll do it for the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 18 points and that.
Really ain't know yet. You really ain't know yet. Big bad woman.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Morant against Fultz. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 13.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The 3 from Morant. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Vucevic, the basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game. Memphis leading by 6. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Morant against Fultz. Morant drives in, and it's blocked by Gordon. Outside Fournier. At the elbow, Fultz. There's the dish to Vucevic. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Count it. Winslow's got 6 points. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Fultz. And that one is good.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Now here's Morant. 25 points in the game. Here's Gordon. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas from outside off the mark. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. 4-point game. The shot's good from Fournier. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Now here's Morant. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Shoots over Morant. That's good from Fultz on the assist from Fournier. Fournier's got 3 assists now in this one. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Fultz against Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. I love when he gets up and throws it down.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Pass to Melton. The three. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Good if it goes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Jones against Augustine. Augustine with the steal. And oh, here we go with Ross. Nobody back.
Well, we so often talk about DJ Augustine's quickness on the offensive end, but Bear uses it to create the steal. Nice.
Augustine against Jones. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clark's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Augustine looking around. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the basket is good.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Over Clark. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Augustine with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Shoots the 3. And DJ Augustine good for 3. Augustine's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. On the basket by Jones.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Augustine against Jones. Augustine passes to Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here comes the break. Here's Henderson. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Cross. And that'll be 2. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Evan Fournier.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can make that adjustment.
Here's Gordon. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by one. And Brooks gets it to go.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Over Jackson. And it's Vucevic. Bedtime on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one. The Grizzlies are gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fournier is checked in for Orlando. Grant. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba. Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
And a tough break is his 2nd attempt at the line. No good.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Brooks.
Well, those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Bamba. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Bamba against Morant. Money!
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Outside Fournier. Count it!
Well, the seasoned pro, no letting the defense impede his progress in a clutch moment. Nice.
Brooks the pass to Morant. Lets it go from deep. Can't knock in the 3. There's Winslow. But they get it back. This one for 3. It's tipped, and he recovers it. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that...
busy and popular. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Drummond. Now Garland. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, Garland has some pretty good body control, even at 6'1". Good job of staying on balance that time.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Good on the bucket. Garland's got his 2nd bucket.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Garland. Here's Osman. Nailed from three-point land.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Passes to Winslow. Pass to Valanciunas. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Osman after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Pass to Garland. 5 on the clock. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Garland with it. And here's Love from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Morant. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Morant's got 6 points.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
Osman kicks to Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Morant right side. The shot's good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're leading by 8. Fires from 18. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. It's good.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Garland. Dishes it to Love. Garland, the pass to Love, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for John Morant. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game. Free throw good. Garland.
Well, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Garland the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And so Jones nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 9. The wide open look here for Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Garland stopping on a dime and delivering that time on the pull-up.
It's Jones on the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Porter. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cleveland ahead, up by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. Here's Garland. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Here's Thompson. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Jones. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
Chalk up 2 there. Clark's got his first basket.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Garland with it, defended by Jones. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside, Jones. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Outside, Porter. And it's Sexton penetrating. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
A nice shot by Gutteridge.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 10. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Cleveland shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. Over Sexton. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. The shot by Sexton, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Porter, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Changes up. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 11 points with that bucket from Morant.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Sexton against Morant. Sexton's shot is good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Morant. And good that time. Morant's got 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The open look here for Sexton. Drills the three-pointer. Sexton's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And the confidence Morant has in himself is special. Knows he can knock those shots down in bunches.
And here's Love for 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Porter against Brooks. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Valanciunas has got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. It was Colin Sexton who got hot in the first. He ended up with 17 points. And that does it for our...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Cleveland leading by 7. Inside. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Back to Drummond. Sexton on the wing. Over Brooks. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Sexton's got 19 points.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
And stolen by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And that one's good. Morant.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Love against Jackson from 18 feet away. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Morant outside. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Down low, it's stolen by Valanciunas. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Stolen by Garland. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
Garland going to have to use those quick hands, and he does so that time to get the steal.
Left side, Jones. And it's good for 2. Jones has got 8 points.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
That one goes. Count it.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Jones looking for an opening. Offline with his 3. Cleveland leading by 11. Here's Windler. Here's Thompson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's Nance. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Well, you got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance, even after getting hit.
Out to the wing. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. 17-foot shot on the way. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, the more he hits that, the more it's going to open up some opportunities and some spacing for Larry Nance Jr. to make plays.
Stolen by Thompson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And yes, it's good. Porter's got 8 points.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level has been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
And that one falls for Jones. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Here's Sexton, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, he knows he can make it from there, so he shoots that one with confidence. Sexton looking very, very self-assured right now.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Drummond. Porter is out there with Sexton. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Windler in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Sexton against Morant. Tries from 16. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The Grizzlies trail by 12. It's Morant with the drive. Yes, that goes in. Morant's got 27 points.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Windler with the bucket.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Morant looking around. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Love up top. It's good from the top of the key.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Up top, Morant. Defended by Sexton. Basket counts. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything.
No, he didn't.
Why you guys shooting those, right? Kev, don't hold the ball. Let it rip.
That is amazing. Now here's Morant. Bucket is good. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. Right at the free throw line, off the left rim and out.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Count that one. 33 points for John Morant.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Puts one up from 19. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Grizzlies trail by 11. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Yep, it counts.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Sexton on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Back to Sexton. Shoots off the step back, and he knocks down the jumper. Sexton's got 27.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Drummond. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Winslow.
And whatever major props are, I would give it to Justice Winslow. They're focused, not just drawing the foul, which ultimately he did not get. Still gets the shot to go.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. And finished up by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Here's Sexton. Drummond trying to get himself free. Right side, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And another shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Porter.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Valanciunas. From deep. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted. And
The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Hi, everyone. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Here's Sexton, up and in on the layup. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. That's in there. Love with the assist. Sexton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Love in the post. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Now, here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Fournier against Sexton. And Evan Fournier with the 3.
Boy, Fournier is an excellent shooter from distance, and that really helps his team space the floor.
To the wing on the left. Love against Gordon. Love kicks to Garland. Tries it from 19. A shot missing. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Isaac. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
That one good for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Gordon. Fournier's shot is off. Now Cleveland moving it up. Love with the ball. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
And the basket by Gordon.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Now here's Garland. Love outside. A 3-ball. Vucevic with the rebound. The Magic trail by 8. And the rejection by Love.
And with good defensive versatility and smarts, Love has turned himself into an asset at that end.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Fournier for 3, and Isaac stays with it.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Love kicks to Osman. Back to Love. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Garland. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gordon, the pass to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Garland dishes to Drummond, to the paint. Here's Sexton. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the inside. Garland kicks to Drummond. No good on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Isaac? When he's got a head of steam like that, he's a threat to jam it home every time.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Over to the wing. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz, and he's able to get it back. Kicks it out to Love. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Augustine dishes to Ennis. Back to Augustine.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And here's Love for the three.
Tell you what, coaches and teammates alike love that kind of effort on the defensive end, guys. Good job by Augustine.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cavaliers. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Michael Carter-Williams. Ennis out there with Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Augustine in at the one. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. Bounce pass from Augustine. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Carter-Williams. The Cavaliers shooting 47%, pretty solid. Down low, here's Windler. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Windler's got his first points in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Augustine passes to Bamba, and Thompson sends it back. A second chance effort. Bamba's shot is off.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Shot on the wing. Augustine grabs the board. The Magic trail by 5. Ross on the wing. Good D by Thompson.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Nance. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Augustine, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 7. 11 feet away. That one misses. Orlando, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And the call on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Clock at 4. And that one hits back iron.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Isaacs checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Ennis. Cloak loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. And the Magic making a change here. Fultz is checked in. Fournier gets a wide open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Terrence Ross. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. And the 3-ball is good. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Osman controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Osman's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's Gordon missing.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Drummond with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Thompson kicks to Porter. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Here's Drummond. Second chance shot. Trying to get open is Thompson. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you. And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Here's Osman. He has 7. Here's Thompson. And he makes that one. Thompson's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
But thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up. Thanks for joining.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. And it's Garland in at the point. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. 6 to shoot from outside the arc. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. And stolen by Fournier. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steal.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Here's Windler. Right wing. Here's Nance. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. Now here's Carter Williams, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Garland the pass to Nance. Over Gordon. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
There's Garland, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfect.
Here's Isaac. Passes it to Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Ross is checked in for the Magic. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Porter's checked in.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team. Garland with the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Love against Vucevic. Pass to Carter Williams. Stolen by Garland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And here's Love for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland.
You know, you got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. Drummond working against Bamba. Here's Windler.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Now here is Augustine. Following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Windler. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Sexton. And it's Drummond missing. The Magic trail by 10. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Orlando. And Cleveland also making a change. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 6.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
The Cavaliers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Ross passes to Bamba. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Porter. Can't get it to fall. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, you've got to know where Bamba is at all times, especially when the break is on and he's running the floor.
The kick out to Porter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's hauled in by Gordon.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Fultz dishes to Bamba. Back to Fultz. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Vucevic is out there with Mohamed Bamba, and it's Fultz in at the point guard position.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic, trailing by 5. Fultz, no good. Cavaliers shooting 41% for the game. Here's Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. TJ Augustine picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He said he just wants them to play faster. He feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Inside, Bamba. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
To the middle from 8. And it's Drummond missing. The Magic trail by 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Ross with the slam.
Hey, stay woke on Terrence Ross now. One of the most athletic players in the game. Don't sleep on him.
Took him no time at all on that one.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Fultz looking around. Over Sexton. Here's Bamba. Changes up, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Fournier is checked in for Augustine. And Cleveland also making a change. Garland's checked in. Here's Drummond with the tip. It's good on the putback.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
For three, Fournier. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the pass to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. Love kicks to Drummond. Fires the three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
The son of an NBA player, Love grew up learning all those tricks to draw fouls.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Magic trail by 9. Here's Vucevic. Top the key, Ross. He kicks it to Fultz. Trying his luck from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And that one's good. Drummond. Now here's Fultz. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Offensive rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Here's Love. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Ross on the wing. Bamba against Love. Can they get it? Bank shot, no good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Outside Fournier. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Orlando.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Fultz, no good. Cleveland leading by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Cleveland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Love.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Outside Fournier. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Up again, and it's Sexton on the follow. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
From deep. No good there. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they foul the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Valanciunas. An even 3-on-3 break. Brooks misses.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Back to Isaac. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him.
Yeah, I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Morant. Gordon with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Out left to the wing. Fultz finds Gordon. Now here's Fultz. Lob pass to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Morant against Fultz. Out to Brooks. Inside and stolen by Gordon. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. In the corner, Winslow with it. Passes it to Valanciunas. Here's Morant. Valanciunas inside. Vucevic on him. That one off the back iron and out.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Gordon dishes to Fournier. Now the pass to Isaac. Lob pass to Gordon. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fultz with the ball. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Isaac with the steal. Outside Gordon. Here's Fultz. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And the dunk by Winslow.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Here's Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. Now here's Jones. Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross. Melton passes to Clark. Great D that time from Vucevic. Magic leading by 3. Pass to Bamba. Vucevic trying to get open. Bamba's shot is off. Clark into the lane. And they pick up 2.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Ross. Uncovered. Bamba. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Jones. Passes it to Gutteridge. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Fultz finds Bamba. Missed inside. The Grizzlies trail by 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Anderson. He can't get it to go. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. The pass to Fultz. Back to Ennis. Good ball movement here by the Magic. But they'll get another chance. The rebound by Anderson. Here's Jones. Off target at the rim. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Orlando out. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with DJ Augustin. Then it's Bamba, and it's Vucevic, and it's Ross in at the 3 spot. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 3-point lead.
And when you're open, Carter-Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
And so here's Memphis. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Orlando leading by 5. Ross passes to Bamba. Back to Vucevic. All sorts of time. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Melton, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Jay. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physically. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Bamba. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. Ja Morant, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Gordon hits both of them.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Now here's Morant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Augustine. On the wing, Isaac. Gordon trying to break loose. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
And that one is good. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Carter-Williams, the pass to Gordon. And a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in. Gordon's got 8.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Morant reaches to Valanciunas. For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Augustine. On the wing, Isaac. Left side, Gordon. Fournier passes to Bamba. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Carter-Williams against Morant. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac
out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Now here's Morant. Kicks it to Winslow from past the arc. A shot, no good. Isaac with some nice deep. Looking for Fournier and gets it there. 14 feet away. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brooks finds Valanciunas, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
Finished off by the big man. A 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
Here's Bamba, and that misses badly. Air ball. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Memphis making a change here. Elton's checked in. Now here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Melton. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Vucevic with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Count it. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, it was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They were never able to get the lead above. Man, that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Magic shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Fultz, the bounce pass. Fournier gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% for the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The Magic trail by 3. Fultz looking around. And there's the feed to Vucevic. Morant with the steal. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Here's Winslow. And another shot.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
The offensive rebound. Isaac kicks to Vucevic. Goes back up. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Isaac.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, Morant's got a great understanding of the game. He can play D like a fiddle in the pick and roll set.
Isaac outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fournier finds Isaac. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba comes in for Gordon, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
The play is Morant's ball handling talents in nutshell. Fast, smooth, effective. Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Now Valanciunas following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Augustine passes to Vucevic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Morant outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Morant. Augustine with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Count it. Good. Isaac's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Isaac is, I mean, really breathtaking in transition. A long-legged forward who just devastates the defense with his speed.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Anderson outside. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Bamba's running. Isaac passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Now here's Morant. The 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fournier for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Augustine looking around. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Jackson's got the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
The Magic making a switch here. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Bamba. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Melton, no good. Here's Gordon. Some solid defense there from Jackson. He's off on that one. It's a tie game in Memphis. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Ross with the bounce pass. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Jones. He doesn't hit that one. So Orlando will take it the other way.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Winslow's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Isaac's checked in. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 2-point game. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains his step.
Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Pass to Gordon. And he lays it straight in. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Jackson misses. The Magic shooting reasonably well, 45%. The drive by Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. No good from Clark.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And it's Gordon missing. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:57 left in the 4th. Ross kicks to Gordon. The pass to Fultz. Now Ross takes the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Gutteridge. Pass to Winslow. And Vucevic pulls it down. Orlando leading. Gordon goes in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paid off there.
Morant passes to Gutteridge. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's deflected and stolen by Gordon. And here's Fultz. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Magic moving the ball around. Feeds it to Gordon. It's tipped. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Isaac passes to Gordon.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Fournier's checked in for the Magic. And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Morant's against Fultz, and it's blocked by Gordon. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Can't finish the one-handed jam. So the Magic win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.